This is like an area of doom that I can't freaking get rid of. Keep getting stuck in this fucking spot that I created. It's like right in there. I tried putting a sign there, still get glitched. I don't know why it won't let me put this down. It just says no. I know it's like saying it's interacting with that, but see, I have it, I own it. It won't let me use it. It's weird. No, no. Oh no! Jesus, seriously? Okay. We're just gonna scrap that. It's not going to the pit of doom. No. Just put a shit ton of ducks down there. No, where are the rocks? Oh, what about a tree? Can I put a tree there? I think that would really help. Need a bigger tree. Maybe, okay. It's been a while since I've live streamed anything. Oh, he fucking watches it anyways. I just figured I would, since I'm sitting here talking to myself about this fucking pit of doom. Okay, maybe that was enough. Tree. Nope. Not. See, Bethesda needs to fix this fucking problem where it's like, yeah, you can put that down, and then it's like, no, the fuck you can. Oh, God. Okay, well. I'm gonna intentionally try to get myself glitched in. Is this another glitch spot? I don't think so. I'm in the trees. Maybe that fixed it. All I can do is hope. Hopefully, though. God. Yeah, that's not ever gonna work. Really? No. Fucking hell, I knew it. Push these doors open. I'm pretty sure they don't. Which tree is it? No, that's not it. Put too many down. Wait. Oh, I had it. It's this one. Of course. I have this thing of markers, and it smells freaking terrible. It's the case of the markers. Yeah, just take that. Just take it away. There we go. Just put it somewhere I can't see it. Oh, for a second there, I thought something else. I guess. Uh-oh. Now you gotta go to the pit. It's bullshit. Okay. Well, we'll discover if it worked or not if I end up landing in it again. I think. Man, I was working on this shit the other day. Good God, get me out of here. Come here, tree. I was working on this, and somehow, when I came back, like, this was no longer the way that I placed it. And for some reason, and like when you're in, like, not in the vault, but outside, like, you can snap these together and they'll still go under the ground. I have to do this by myself because either way, it doesn't freaking matter. But I thought I saw something. What was it? Oh, Lord. Okay, I think I got it. I didn't, yeah, I didn't move this. Wait a minute. No. Okay. Fucking hell, man. Alright, so, okay. I know this is kind of an awkward position, but, it just kind of works, so. Trick is, to get these fucking rocks underneath that. Oop, oop. Yeah, no. Team Johnny, man. Johnny won. No, I haven't finished watching all of the testimony. I have been keeping up with it though, and I'm really glad that they came to the decision that they did because I think they're both guilty, but I think that what she was saying was just ridiculous. I mean, she's a terrible actress, and her fucking career is like done. Nobody's gonna want to hire her because nobody likes her. There's like a very few people that will actually like be like, nah, she like it was in a fair trial. Like, no, man. The whole like bottle rape bullshit that like she was talking about, like when she was talking about it, it was just like you could just tell, like, no, shit didn't go down like that. And I think that a lot of what happened, like, I've been in a crazy fucking relationship. I've been crazy myself, so I know how the game works. And I think that, of course, I'm medicated now, just to clarify. But I think that the way that she was and how she would sit there and just like laugh and like just kind of like berate him, and then like she wouldn't let him leave, and he would be like, just let me go. And so she would trap him, and he would be like, get the fuck out of the way. And because he didn't want to hit her, which I don't know about those fucking pictures, they look like she just wasn't wearing makeup. And then she even said bruise kit in the middle of the freaking testimony she gave. It's like, really? Like, and then she's like, no, I mean, I call it my bruise kit. And it's like, bull fucking shit you do. You obviously used a legit bruise kit to cover her face to make it look like Johnny Depp had done that shit. And it's just like, no, man. I think she was just crazy. I think she's crazy. Because, like I said, like, I've been in crazy relationships, and I know that they're both guilty on both accounts. Like, both of them had their own role in it. And I think that the way that Amber Heard acted, and like the way that you hear it in the videos, and like she would know, she's like, oh, I'm gonna record this shit, and it would be like a setup, because you wouldn't have seen any other thing that had happened except for whatever the hell she wanted people to see. And like, I don't know. And the fact that like they both started, and I think Amber initiated the whole like, I'm gonna record you bullshit. So Johnny Depp is like, well, I'm gonna fucking record you because you're a crazy ass bitch. And the fact that he would say, and she sat there, oh, well, you're not a man, you want to be a man because you just want to run away. But that's the correct thing to do, is to like remove yourself from the position of potentially becoming a violent situation. And he knew that that's exactly what would happen if he didn't leave. And what the hell just happened here? Oh, okay, I thought I was looking at the wall. But my whole thing on it is that I think, God, the way that she would talk during the trial, like, it was just like, you could just be like, nah, man, it so did not happen that way. And you would just know. Like, you would know that she's bullshitting whatever the hell it is that she's trying to get people to believe. And it's just like, no, it didn't happen that way. And her whole, like, bullshit with the, what the hell is that? What do I have right there? What the hell? Let me move that for a second. Ah, the hell? See, I did have something going on here. That is totally strange. Anyways, I think that, I watched all of Amber Heard's testimony. I watched a little bit of Johnny Depp's testimony. The witnesses, like her best friend or whatever the fuck, Rocky, Raquel, whatever. I mean, like the first time that like she gave her deposition, like she's like, oh, we're like not friends, and it's like, okay. And then she's like, the second time she's just like busting out in tears, and I'm like, what the fuck are you crying for? Like, you have stated yourself that you're not like buddies anymore. And it's like, she acted like it affected her so much, and it's just like, no, it didn't. You're totally fine out of this whole situation. It's just ridiculous. And if Amber had any kind of respect for him, and to a victim of domestic violence, especially somebody who apparently, raped you, like, nah, like, you're not going to be acting like that. You're not going to be sitting there taunting him and being like, oh, you're not being a man, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, actually, he was. He was being a bigger person than you because you're a fucking psycho. And he just wanted to get away from her, and she wouldn't let him. And so it would just escalate. And so he would, he even testified, she wouldn't get out of the way. I had to basically pick her up, put her on the bed. She would get back up. I'd have to go again and put her on the bed. And it's just like, yeah, I could see her doing that. She's trying to get up, trying to make him stop leaving. And even in one of her, I guess it was when Johnny Depp, his lawyers had brought up, what was it? That video, that was at like I don't know if it was video recording. I think it was just recording. But, of her being like, no, don't leave me, because if you leave me, I'm just gonna die, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and he's like, give me a little bit, and we'll talk in a couple hours. I wasn't like, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. Like, fuck off, bitch. It was like, sorry, I got hiccups. It was more like, let's cool off. We'll reapproach this in a little bit. Like, let me go see my daughter right now. And, and I'm sure that's not the only incident that has happened, similar to that. I'm glad. I mean, she did almost fucking ruin his career, and he's been in it for a long time. And I was saying to my friend, I'm like, the fact that she's sitting there, saying, oh, well, Johnny wouldn't let me do certain roles or whatever the fuck. And it's like, dude, like, how long has he been in the industry? You haven't been in the industry very long at all. And she's done, dude. Like, she is not gonna get called in for any other role. I guarantee that. Like, it's not gonna happen. And if she does, and the fact that, like, even J.K. Rowling could, like, sit there and be like, oh, well, Johnny Depp's not gonna be the villain anymore. It's like, okay, you transphobic piece of shit, sitting there saying that you're not gonna support Johnny Depp, and, like, all those companies that supported him, dude, they're making bank because there's so many people out there that are, like, supporting him. And I don't know how it is over, overseas or whatever, and what kind of opinion they have on this shit, but I don't know how they could have possibly had seen and heard all of that shit and then still come up with a conclusion that she was abused so severely. And I think, people are like, oh, well, it's going to be, some of what people were saying it prior to was that, that people, women's rights are going backwards, whatever. And it's like, well, really, how many times do you get a man speak up about domestic violence? Because that's not what a man does, right? Because a man's supposed to be like, nothing affects me. I am an emotional, not an emotional being kind of crap. And it's like, shit. That's just bullshit. I mean, yeah. guys can be victims of domestic abuse too. And I have participated in such things myself, and eventually I did get help and take accountability for my own actions, because I know that what I did wasn't right. And the whole relationship was a dynamic that was just not not a good mix at the time. Now we've reconnected and have talked about it, and pretty much have like both said the same things. But the thing is like, I know how that goes, and I know that goes both ways. And to think that that there's only one victim and she's the victim is a bunch of horseshit, because she's not, and she obviously perpetrated a whole bunch of shit that had to deal with it too. So she's not innocent. Johnny Depp's not innocent. They both would get pissed off at each other, and that would be that. Arrgh. My dog is in my other dog's food. Luna, get out of there. Get out of there now. That is not your food. This is your food. If you're hungry, you eat your food. Alright, I'm putting it up then. Anyways. I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't really think there's really anyone that's taking Amber Heard's side. And that lawyer, her lawyer, oh my god, it would get on my nerves so bad, because she would, what if anything, and like they would be like, objection leading, and then like she would be like, oh well, what if anything, and then like I thought it was funny, because like every time I heard that, like we were just sitting there, oh, what if anything, and we knew that was going to be the next thing. And whenever the judge was like, it's not a cure-all, and she comes back and like shortly after and is like, what if anything is a cure-all, arguing with the judge, dude. And I'm just like, you are an idiot. And that judge did not like her. You could tell, probably because of all the stupid bullshit she would pull and trying to lead Amber Heard. And she did it over and over and over again. And then like, so when it came to the redirect, I guess, on Amber Heard, and it was just objection, sustain, objection. And it's like, she tried so hard to figure out how to say what she wanted to say without saying what if anything. And she was just like so dumbfounded. She just was like, I'm trying. And it's like, bitch, how much money are you getting paid for this? Because you are terrible at this. I don't know, maybe if she had better lawyers, that like they could have spun it a different way, but I don't know. Like the way, all the tapes, and even some of the tapes that she played for her defense was just like against her, and I don't know how she could have thought that was for her. I don't know. The whole bottle rape story, I think, is just really fucked up, and I cannot see that happening. I can't. Like, I obviously am not in their personal lives all the fucking time, but according to like his ex-wives and stuff like that, that's not shit that happened. And that was shit that she did. So, and they're all like, well, she's probably gonna dispute it, appeal it. I was like, yeah, she's gonna appeal it, but she's not gonna be getting really anything for it. I don't think anybody's gonna see it differently. Shit. trying to figure out what I want to do with this. I had to fix my little stairs. I apologize ahead of time. My sinuses are really bad right now. So I pretty much made this whole area, but it's come down to now, how should I decorate this shit? Fortunately, I don't have like some of the junk stuff. Oh my god, I need another coffee. Okay. How about no? So, I don't know. I kind of don't really know what I want to do with these things. I mean, like, these could be dinos. You ain't going in there, Luna. Hey! Hey! Get out of there! Come here. Come. Yes, you. Ow! She comes to me when I howl. That's my doggy. I need my doggy. She ain't doing nothing, Shelby. Ain't gonna let her do nothing. Ain't gonna let her do nothing. Of course, I just put my phone down and it goes off. Yeah, that's me on Facebook. Everybody's going on about the Johnny Depp thing, dude. And man, there would be times that like he was talking with his lawyers, and I so wish I could have heard like what he was saying, because they would just be cracking up. It was fantastic. So I started decorating this area. I'm not, oh shit, I'm not really sure about that, but I did make a toilet that you can cook out of. You can craft. Oh yeah, I'm not in that. And then you can sleep with a tub. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with this shit. Jesus, I really need another coffee. But I'm a broke person. And I don't... Some of these rugs is like... They don't... Nothing really wants to mash up with this. So I like have no more lighting. Which, that's okay. I pretty much lit everything up. I have this area here. I haven't quite really done anything with. Wish I had a Mothman statue. Yeah. When I first started working on this, I was like, I have no idea what the fuck to do with this. You know, you have like, it's like in Fallout 4 that when you get the vault to build in, it was part of the DLC. And it's like, I can never really figure out what the fuck to do with it. And like, I've seen some really incredible builds, but it was just like, man, like there's so much space, and like all you have is like vault building materials, and it's just, I could never really do anything with it. So I had this open space because I had gotten it. It was like, you know, one of the next things that came out. I accidentally bought the freaking Forbidden Dig site. Totally on accident. I was trying to look at it, and I know you can contact Bethesda and try to get it refunded, whatever. It is what it is. Oh, is your mama home?
Oh, look who's more happy now.
You didn't get any teas today?
No.
Bummer. Huh? Oh. I was just thinking I need more coffee. My mother. I'm not a teenager, by the way. Yes, I'm a 30-year-old who lives with my mother. Yeah, so I put this here. I wanted, if I were going to buy another part of a vault, it would not have been this. Just saying. I will be right back. Yeah, I did it for a few hours. Yeah, I mean it, like, because I wanted to make sure that all that crap from the dogs and everything, because, like, I went through and I did everything, and I looked at the cleaning things, and I was like, okay. And so then I had cleaned up that area over there, and then I wanted to redo it because, I had the one pads on, so after I cleaned those, I put the next pads on, and then I realized that there was still dirt being scrubbed up from the floor, so I did it for a good while, especially in, the spots that I knew that were pretty bad. But I mean, I moved Shelby's crate and all that stuff over and got all that cleaned out over there, so moved the couches, got everything swept up, moved around in the office. The only part I didn't get was that area, but it works pretty good, the little thing I got.
Feeling better? You were being a little shit this morning.
Was she?
Yeah. She got up under my bed, and when I'd go over there, she'd go deeper under the bed and wouldn't come out. And so I was getting ready for work. So I got up at 4 o'clock this morning because I was worried about her, right?
Yeah.
And of course she's laying there on the bed and everything. And then I got up to go take a shower and everything. And so as I got up to take a shower, she gets down, she gets up under the bed, and then she won't come out. And so I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And so, I get down, I take her in here, I take her outside, she goes to the bathroom, and I bring her back inside, and I mean, that's hot and humid as hell out there.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll turn on the sprinklers to make sure the yard gets watered. And so I turn on sprinklers and stuff, and I start getting ready for work and everything. She goes and hides under the bed, won't come out. And I'm like, okay, you're being shit. So I get one of the uniforms I got. Evidently there was, fabric softener got here on it, and I didn't realize it.
Oh no.
And then there's like gum or something that's all over the pants, and I was like, what the fuck? So I threw it back into the laundry hamper and went and got this one. And I brought it out and started ironing it. And then I go back into the bathroom, and she kind of looks at me, and then goes back up under the bed again and hides. And I come back over there, and I'm like, well, come out here and talk to me. And she won't. I'm like, okay. And so I come out here and so she goes out and looks to see if I'm getting in the car. Stands there in the doorway. The minute she sees me turn around, just come back in, she runs right back under the
What the heck?
Right. And I'm like, okay, you're being a shithead. I know you don't feel good, but you're being a shithead. And then I finished getting ready for work and everything, and again I went back to do something. She comes back out and starts to look at me. The minute I turn around, she goes back up under the bed again. Okay, fine, Shelby, you're gonna be like that. So then I had to start getting ready for work again and start walking out the door. She comes back out. I turned around real quick. She runs back up under the bed. I said, okay, I'm done. I'm going to work. Bye, Shelby. And your boy called me and asked me to talk to us.
He said, because he was like, what's for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know, call Ollie.
He did.
And then he was like, she didn't answer. Can I have some chips? And I'm like, no, because I don't know what she's going to make.
Yeah, I missed his call.
Mm-hmm. I told him to load it earlier. I didn't realize.
there when I left. Got some of the little tiny ones, and I did the 2 small dressings. I said, I'll do those ones. I was just like fucking crazy. And then they keep calling me for all this other stuff, and as the days get later, they're piling all the stuff up on me. And then, so I was like, oh, Dr. Shire wants you to go look at this. I said, I'm not here. Just leave, go see him tomorrow. And I said, maybe I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I have been here since before 7 o'clock this morning. And it's after 5. And I'm still working. And I went down to the one picture that I was supposed to be doing. One back on. I said, well, I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to do your back today. I'm still waiting for that other directions to come in because hers is a big one. And she used to tell me that she's been having diarrhea all day anyway. So I said, well, maybe it's blessing in disguise then. Because I wouldn't want to tear it down and use it and trying to hold diarrhea while I'm changing that low back, you know. So, and I come out of that. One of the other patients was like, hey, what's that dressing that this guy's done on his front? And I'm like, which guy? And they're like, well, that guy over here. And I said, well, that guy's supposed to have steri strips on the front. No, he's got some other weird dressing, or there's dressing underneath it. She goes, you need to come in and look at it. Some of it is. And I said, no, that's not island dressing someone's back now. It's all sticking to it. And the guy's not looking at me. He's like, yeah, he goes, yeah, they put the, I said, she's like, well, what do we do about that? I said, well, the first thing is I don't cut dressings. That's why. And the second thing is I don't know what's under there.
Yeah.
And so I take my adhesive releaser and I take the dressing all the way off. And it's just fine. I says, okay, it's fine. What do you want me to do? And he's kind of laughing. I said, personally, I think you should just leave it open to air like I have instructions for. Then I come back around and Gooey's like, yeah, did you see this guy's really bad? She goes, this is really, really bad. And I says, that's the guy that wrote the silver dressing stuff? She goes, no, he's got nothing on it. I said, just because they don't have nothing on it doesn't mean I didn't write an order for it. So I clicked over to that and there it wasn't. I said, oh yeah, this is the guy that didn't allow me to look at it. He said he was fine. She goes, yeah, it's really bad. And I said, okay. She goes, I'll take pictures of it. I said, thank you. I'm trying to get the hell out of there. But stole my Rover and brought it home.
Rover.
Yeah, this is a Rover. I'm not supposed to have it here. But you see, it's all wet on the inside. And so it's not allowing me to do what I need to do with it. And so I took it down to maintenance and I told him, I says, I need you to take this goddamn cover off of it so I can dry it out and use it. So he goes, well, let me just give you this other new one. Okay, so give me the new one. So I take it down. Well, the new one won't let me take pictures on it. And he's like, well, no, you need to call help desk. Well, the problem is, it doesn't have this code on it. So I can't tell him where it is and what it is and how to fix it. Son of a bitch. So I went and stole somebody else's so I could actually, because I got a new patient that's sitting there with her stomach exposed, waiting for me to be able to do it. So I got the one screw out, but this one is stripped. So I'm going to take it home.
You need a rubber band.
And I'm going to take this goddamn thing out of there. It's a little teeny tiny thing.
Yeah, get a rubber band.
Get it off of there, and then I'm going to open the goddamn thing up and take and dry some of the bitch off so I can use it. As soon as I get out of my car, I look up and here comes Leanne towards me. And I'm like, fuck, she saw me take it. And I stuff it on my shit and I start putting my car in reverse and I look up and she's coming like right towards my car and I'm like, she's like waving at me. No, I'm not supposed to speak to these people. You drive me crazy. Look.
What is that?
You.
Oh. Oh,
See this? It's Shelby's food.
And it's like, I'll eat it. I had to get under her earlier.
Yeah.
I'm like, get at it. Because, like, I let the door crack, you know, for Shelby. Because she was laying in there. And then, like, next thing I know, she's, like, gobbling up all the food. I'm like, no! You have your own food. I don't know that I like that. Yes, every day I get to hear fantastic stories. Air quotes. That I don't necessarily want to hear. I was hoping she was going to bring my tea, though. Bummer. I guess it's too late for coffee, though. I know what I want to do with this area. I can't just leave it like this. Um, I used to have Coca-Cola machine. I hop into it. I like one that was new, and one that was old.
So Doctor stops and corrects me. Comes by me. He's like, okay, I got this patient. And this is clinical status. I'm like, okay. He brings his phone over to me. He goes, okay, this is skilled nursing. And he says, okay, the guy's kind of young. And he says, and he had this surgery done. And so he starts showing me, and the guy has his foot, has neuropathic foot. So he's got all the pins in his toes and all this. And he said, this is what it looked like. And it looks pretty good. He's got this hole at the very bottom, about that big. But they did a patch job, and actually it looks pretty. When I first looked at it, I thought, well, that's flap failure. But then as he floats through the next photo, it's actually taking and it looks pretty good. And then he shows me the dorsum of the foot, and there's exposed tendon. And he goes, he went back to wound care, and he goes, and then they sent me this picture, and he goes, is that exposed tendon to you? And I was like, yep. And he says, well, the orders they sent was crazy because they said to keep it dry. And he goes, and so he says, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, that's not right. I says, yeah, you see how that's turning yellow, Doc? I said, they're losing that tendon. And he goes, that's what I thought. He goes, so they shouldn't do that, right? And I said, exactly. So he walks away with that. And then he comes back a little bit later. He goes, so exactly what do you think? He goes, because they have an order for Santil. I said, well, Santil's a good order. He goes, that's really crazy. They can use it over there, but we can't use it here. I said, I know. I said, I love Santil. I said, they can use it all the way to healing. I said, people often want to pull back on it. And I said, and I don't agree with that. I said, but you can use it all the way to healing. He said, so exactly what would you do? I said, I would use contact layer, Santil, and then dressing of your choice on top of it. And he's like, so like you can't wrap the tendon. I said, no, because you have a moist bed already, so you don't need to do that. And he goes, so you put the Santil and then the contact layer. I said, no. You put the contact layer first, and then you put the Santil then. And I said, but then you want to protect your peri wound. And he's like, oh. I said, so you can use zinc. He was like, so like a zinc base. I said, no, zinc. Just put zinc down on it. And he kind of looks at me. And I said, and then anything else you want. I said, so because you don't want your peri wound to become macerated. And he's like, oh, I said, or you can use just a barrier like this, and I held up some barrier film. He's like, And he goes, well, I figured I would ask an expert before I told them exactly how to do this. It's just so executive. That dog didn't know what he was talking about. And he was sending me these orders. And I'm like, that's not right. And I wasn't going to go with that. I started laughing at him.
Right, where's my Nuka-Cola shit? I've had things taken away from me before. Good job. Horse shit. Like from way back in the beginning of the game. I had a pose. Damn it. I found it. What's that? Yeah, what the hell. I'm making Liam take her out. Like, dude, you ain't doing nothing. I just went out there. I've been sitting here cleaning the house. You need to, like, get over it.
No feelings, son.
Just doing that. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. Yes. Oh, there it is. But I had a new one, too. What the hell? Yeah. Bastards. Pretty sure I paid for that, too. That's some shit. I don't know what to do with this. What? No. Oh, wait. Let's take it. Linda, go get me water. She's not trained. Right. Fucking Mr. Coffee here. Oh, God. Shelby's like, I would like some of that. What even? Again, stuff like a smells like you're frying fish. The hell? Right. Mm. Oh, no. Mm. Shelby. I'm not intercepting anything. Could work.
Hey.
Quit being a butthole. Oh. Luna! No. Dude. I did the tray first. And then I was really looking forward to that tea, you know.
Sorry, kiddo. It's a very long day. I left there intending just to come straight home.
No, that's all. I'm not to see. Ah, I forgot I'm plugged in. Don't stab me, I didn't do anything. big bag. So then it needs the big bag. I just don't know if this will work. Cheers.
Usually get them.
I thought Royal Canin was a good food until I learned that they use byproducts as their first choice of meat. They use byproducts. That's bad meat. That's like chicken feet and shit. I ain't beating none of that shit. Let's find out it's done. Okay. Well, this will work. wish I could use the D-pad to like slightly nudge things. I don't know what sort. Let's see. There she is. Ah, balls. I'm gonna catch itself. It's like literally on it. That's okay. It's not bad. That's some meditation. Okay. Let's do the second shot. Truth. Something. Let's see. Let's do this. This is not gonna work the way I wanted it to. No, it's not what I thought it was. Your doggy wants out. I didn't have one stored. Shit. Somehow knew that was coming.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
And what's that? Dude. Oh, okay. I think your doggy wants out.
You need to get a full belly?
Oh, these two are connected? Oh. Let's see. Ah, you fucker. No! Damn it.
No, you stay out of her food.
Ugh.
You're not allowed her food. But it's in the fire. No.
Mom, Luna wouldn't listen to me earlier, and I started howling, and she kept looking at me, and then she whined, and then she like came over to me and was just like, "It's okay, it's okay." I was just like, "Oh, you're such a sweet doggy." It's cute. You hear her? And she's like, "What's happening?" I have a chair here. She's like, "I don't know what's wrong with you." Pressure plate. it? The fuck?
Like, when you come to see the nursing school, I said, shut up, I ain't going.
What I'm trying to do. What? Hmm. What? Oh, this. This is yeah. It's really irritating when you use your fucking atoms to buy something and it's gone. Where's the freaking fridges? Not this. Yeah, like some. Don't let her jump on you, Liam. I know, but how many times do I have to tell you? Just like the biting thing. Doesn't matter if you're just playing. Because you're teaching her that that's a good behavior, and I don't want her to do that. Where the hell did they... Was it Dash boxes? Because they had the refrigerator thingy. I'm like, what the freaking A, man? feel like they did away with like a lot of stuff. Yeah, what if that stash box? Pretty freaking sure. Oh no. Why? Just totally that. I'm gonna eat a string for now. What?